Hey everyone, welcome back to another new exciting video. GitHub has released another new vibe coding tool and its name is Spec-driven development kit, and this is their open source GitHub repository, and in this video we will do the full setup. So let's understand that what is the problem and what GitHub this Spec kit is resolving that problem. Okay, so sometimes what happens is that when we are doing the vibe coding and sometimes we are building the product fast. So in that case, when we want to build any product or project, then in that case, we give the information to the cursor or Windsurf or the VS Code and client. We just simply write that we have this much information and we want to build this and these are our technologies. So please use it and build it. So at the end of the day, when the build is completed or when the project is completed, we sometimes don't get the actual expected result, right? And this spec kit will solve that problem, and this spec kit will actually solve that problem and it will increase the vibe coding feel. So how this spec driven development will help us, and some days ago when AWS Kiro ID was published, so Kiro ID was using that spec driven development, and after that many of you got familiar with this spec driven development. So actually, what is that? When you are building or starting any project, in that case, it will gather some information. So let me show you that. So suppose here you see that in my current project, I have this much of folders, memory, scripts, and templates, right? Now, when you will initialize it, you will see this kind of terminal specify. Don't worry, in this video, I will show you all of the things step by step. But before that, let me give you an overview that where we are going to build or what we are going to integrate. Okay, so here you see that specify, and when you will initialize it, you will see this kind of option that specify plan task. These are available in your this Copilot. Okay, so normally when you are using this Copilot, you will not see this kind of extensions or let's say this slash tag. So if I press slash here you see that I have this plan slash specify and slash task. And beside this slash plan specify and task, what they have written that workspace prompt file. So that means these slash comments are associated with the current workspace, not the whole entire Copilot. So that means when you will install this specify spec kit, then only you will get these comments and then only you will get the actual advantage of this spec driven development. Okay. So now let's start this integration of this spec kit with the project. So first of all, I have given this link in description spec kit, and go to that link and there just scroll down and you will find this command install specify. But before that, here you see that they have given one simple definition that what is spec driven development. Spec driven development flips the script on traditional software development. For decades, code has been king, and specifications were just scaffolding we built and discarded once the real work of coding began. Spec-driven development changes this, and specifications become executable, directly generating the working implementations rather than just guiding them. So we will see that what is the actual meaning. But before that, what you will do that copy this command. Okay, this whole command, just copy it and open it in your terminal or command prompt. So I have one command prompt, but let me initialize a new one. Okay, so that you can understand from scratch. So I am currently in my directory. So let me open here. So here you see that I have currently this 4 folder. Now let me open a new blank terminal or CMD. Now inside this, just paste it here, and you see that on the last it has written this project name. Okay, so just change this project name to your project name. So let's say my project name is let's say keep my channel name Code Egypt. This is my project. Okay, Code Egypt. You can say in your case the financial tracker or whatever the project that you are building, you can give this name Egypt. Okay, now here you see that they are actually from this GitHub repository, they are importing this Specify and this initiation, all of that things. Now press enter. Now here you will see that it is resolving the dependency, and after that it will show you this type of Specify things. And after that, it is asking that what AI assistant do you want to use? GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, or Gemini CLI. Now, GitHub Copilot is also free. That there also you will get some of the models for free to use. You can use this Gemini CLI, but as this is a GitHub product, so that's why I want to go with this Copilot so that you can get the best output. Okay, now press enter, and now it will just initialize that Specify project. And here you see that it will just add some of the folders. Now if I go to these folders, let me show you. Here is a code digit, and inside that here you see that it has added some folders. If I open it in the VS Code, let me close the previous one and open it, cmd and code dot. Okay, and press enter. Here you see it will open the VS Code, and inside that we have this .github and memory and these scripts and this template. Inside the scripts also we have some files. Okay, so what are these files? Maybe some of you are familiar with this file, because when I made a video on the Claude Taskmaster, in at that time also we made this type of files, but here the number of files are more. Here you see that inside these templates we have this plan template and this spec template and this task template, right? Now they have given some templates. Okay, now when you will give the actual requirement, then it will be changes to your project specific implementation. Okay, these are the templates: spec template, plan template, and after that we have this update agent context. Okay, that will continuously update your requirement in these files. And we have this plan prompt, specify prompt, and this task prompt inside these prompts. Okay, now let's see that how it will work. Now let me close all of these folders, and when it will be updated, I will show you again. Okay, and here you will find that in this Copilot, by the way, don't those who don't know that how I got this Copilot chat, for them just go to this extension and there just search this Copilot, and there you will find this extension. Okay, so here you see that GitHub Copilot. This is the extension. Just install it, and first of all it will to ask you to sign in or sign up. Just do that. After that you will find this extension. Okay, now let me show you some interesting thing. If I go to their blog, spec-driven development, and you have four things. Here you see that here is how the process breaks down. First of all, the command is the specify. So you provide a high level description of what you are building and why, and the coding agent generates a detailed specification. So that means you have to just give the product or the project description, that what you are building and what is the purpose, and then it will generate the whole description in its own way. Okay, and next is the plan. Here you see, now you get technical, means after the specify you will move to this plan, and in this phase you will provide the coding agent with your desired stack, means in which technology you want to build the project, Next.js or React.js, and for the backend you want to use the Spring Boot or Node.js. That architecture, that constraints, and what are the dependencies that you need, what are the databases, Postgres or MongoDB, that things you need to provide here. And this coding agent will generate a comprehensive technical plan. Okay, so next is the task. What are the plans that you have generated? Now it will move to the task. For that also we have one comment slash task. I will show you later. And next, the coding agent takes the spec and the plan that we have previously made and breaks them down into actual work, and it generates small and reviewable chunks that each solve a specific piece of the puzzle. Okay, and each task should be something you can implement and test in isolation. That is very interested and the important thing. And now let me go to this. And the last one is this implement. These are the four steps of this Spec Kit. Okay, now we will go through this step-by-step process. So first of all, in this Copilot, select this agent mode here, and you can select any model, whatever the model you can choose, you can do that. And after that, what we will do, first we will do this specify. So just go to this VS Code, and inside this Copilot, just press slash, and here you will find this specify. Select that, and what specify is telling that you have to give the high level description of what you are building. So for that, what I have done, that I just asked this ChatGPT that I want to build a modern SaaS landing page in HTML, CSS, and JS. Give me the detailed prompt. And here you see that it has given me one detailed prompt. And what I will do, I will just copy these things, this whole description, and paste it to this Speakify. Okay, just copy it. Here you see that inside my prompt I have this technical section and this pricing section, and how it works. Okay, call to action means what are the things that we need to build this page. That things I have specified, and the technology stack I will specify in the next step when I will go to this plan mode. Okay, so just copy this project description and paste it here. Okay, now press enter, and here you see that it has updated this spec template.md file, and what it has written, that it has just overwritten the previous template. So previously there was a feature name, and now instead of this feature name it has added this SaaS landing page. Means it's just, first of all, if you, it will give you the template, and later when you will give the description it will update that template so that it can properly follow. And where it is properly following that template, if you go to this create new feature.sh file, and there you will find this spec. Here you see that this spec file, it is defined here, it is reading from this spec file, and it is executing step by step. Okay, so here you see, and the created date also it has given. Now let me accept it, so keep it. Here you see status and input, and this feature branch, and this specifications. Now what I will do, I will go for this new plan mode. Okay, so for that I'll just again go to this spec, and yes, this plan. So what is plan is telling that now you get technical. In this page you will provide the coding agent your desired stack, architecture, and constraint. Okay, so now my desired stack is, I just simply asked it that do it in simple HTML, CSS, and JS. So here you see that this is my tech stack, that avoid external frameworks like no bootstrap, no tailwind, and react. Organize code cleanly with comments, and include some media queries for responsiveness. So just keep this. So copy this, and just go here. And remember one thing, for spec or plan or this task, when you are updating that file, remember to give the context. So here you see that previously I given this context of this spec template or MD. So how to give that context? Just drag it and drop it there. So now I'm updating the plan. So just drag and drop it here. Okay. Now just paste it here, and at the end just write that update the plan, and what is the file name? Plan hyphen template. Okay. Plan template dot md file. Okay. Now press enter. Now you will see that it will update that. So this is my currently the template, and now I will get the updated my project technology stack in this plan. Let's see how it is doing that. And here you see that it has updated this. Currently it is updating also. Okay, it has, okay, it has done that. Now just keep it, and here you see the implementation plan template has been updated to reflect the requirement, blah blah blah. And for this front end back end, what is needed, it has updated that. And now the last things that we have to do, the task. So this is the our last thing. I go there, documentation, yes, task. The coding agent takes the spec and the plan and breaks them down into actual work. Now what I will do, that go to this VS Code and give this task template, and just write that follow the spec hyphen template and plan hyphen template md file. Md means the markdown, md file, and update the task file, or you can say specifically task-template dot md file. Okay, now press enter. Now it will just update that task md file. Let's see, it will take some time. Yes, it has updated that. So it is doing currently. Yes, it has updated that sales landing page, blah blah blah. Now just keep that, and after that, what I will do that I have this updated plan, spec, and task, and now just write it that now the last step. What is that step? Implement. Okay. Now what I will do that implement implement the task implement the task from task template dot md file from the empty file, and or you can say one by one. Okay, one by one, and now press enter. Now you will see that it will do that. Okay, and here you see that this time it is reading multiple folders and created this src also script and this text, and now here you see that this time it has created this html css and js file, and also it created these src style scripts and text folder. That means that now it is currently in the development mode, and it has started working to build your project, and you will get the best output from this uh, implementation. Okay, so these are the things that I wanted to share with you. I hope that this new spec kit will be helpful for you guys. So please try it in your own machine, and please let me know that what are the advantages that you are getting, how your project got developed using this spec kit, because this is the new things that I found over the social media and I have shared with you. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And don't forget to subscribe this channel. Don't forget to like this video also if you found this video helpful.